Light collapsed inward. A thunderclap of silence followed. A pressure wave that rippled through the fractured void, pulling everything toward a single point. Lyra felt Kael's hand in hers. Then, impact. She hit metal flooring, hard enough to knock the breath from her lungs. The world spun. Her ears rang. Her vision blurred. She gasped, pushing herself upright. She was back. The Astralynx, or what was left of it. The corridor around her was warped, half melted, half frozen, as if the ship had been dragged through two realities at once. Panels flickered with drift light. Frost crawled across the walls in jagged veins. Lyra staggered to her feet. Kael? A groan answered her. Kael lay a few feet away, human-shaped, but flickering with faint pulses of white-silver blue beneath his skin. Lyra rushed to him. Kael, are you? He opened his eyes. Human, but not entirely. Lyra, he whispered. We made it. Lyra exhaled shakily, but the ship around them hummed with a low, resonant pulse, the same pulse she'd felt in the between. Her relief evaporated. Kael, something's wrong. Kael swallowed. I know. The Astralynx groaned. Lights flickered. The hum deepened. Lyra helped Kael to his feet, and together they moved down the corridor. Slowly, cautiously, the ship trembling beneath them. Crew members emerged from side passages, pale, shaken, whispering in terrified fragments. Thought we were dead. The walls were breathing. I heard voices. The ship remembers. Lyra froze. What did you say? A medic looked at her, eyes wide. The ship remembers, he whispered. It's replaying things, moments, voices, people who aren't here anymore. Kael's breath hitched. It's echoing. Lyra turned to him. Echoing what? Kael pressed a trembling hand to the wall. The metal pulsed beneath his palm. Us. The bridge doors slid open with a tortured screech. Solari spun toward them, exhausted, scorched, but alive. Vance. Kael. Relief flickered across her face. Thank God. Lyra stepped forward. Captain, what happened while we were gone? Solari gestured to the star map. It was no longer a map. It was a memory, a three-dimensional projection of the ship's past. Flickering scenes of crew members, corridors, events, all overlapping like ghosts. Solari's voice was tight. The ship is replaying everything it's ever recorded. Every sensor log, every audio file, every memory. Lyra stared, horrified. Why? Kael swallowed. Because the drift touched it. Solari turned sharply. Explain. Kael stepped forward, unsteady, glowing faintly. The drift doesn't just travel through space. It travels through memory, through consciousness, through the echoes of what was. Lyra whispered, the Echo Protocol. Kael nodded. It didn't end when we left. It followed us. The star map flickered. A new image appeared. Lyra froze. It was her, standing in the chamber, reaching for Kael. Solari's eyes widened. That's from minutes ago. Kael shook his head. No, that's from before the chamber collapsed. Lyra's blood ran cold. The ship is remembering things we haven't lived yet. The Astralynx shuddered. The starfield outside the viewport warped, bending, twisting, shimmering with drift light. Solari gripped the console. What now? Kael stepped closer to the glass. His reflection flickered, human, then luminous, then human again. The drift marked us, he whispered. It marked the ship, and now the universe is responding. Lyra's heart pounded. Responding how? Kael turned to her, eyes glowing faintly. It remembers us. Lyra frowned. What does that mean? Kael's voice dropped to a whisper. It means we're not done. A sharp tone cut through the bridge. The communications console lit up, a single blinking message. Solari frowned. We're not broadcasting. Who's sending? Kael stepped forward, trembling. I know that frequency. Lyra's breath caught. Kael, what is it? Kael swallowed hard. It's me. Lyra stared. What? Kael pointed at the console. That's my voice. But not from now. From somewhere else. Solari hesitated, then played the message. Static. Then, Kael, if you're hearing this, the bridge is open. Don't let it close. Don't let her forget. Lyra's heart stopped. Forget what? The message repeated. Don't let her forget. Kael's hands shook. Lyra, I think it's talking about you. Lyra stepped back, pulse racing. Why would you send that? What am I supposed to forget? Kael looked at her, terrified. I don't know. The ship hummed. The lights dimmed. The starfield outside twisted into a spiral of driftlight. Kael whispered, but I think we're about to find out. Episode 14. The memory isn't mine. Light collapsed inward, and when it came back, so did she. Lyra wakes in the wreckage of the Astralynx, but the memories in her mind aren't hers. Every corridor hums with echoes of another life. Every reflection shows a version of her that shouldn't exist. Kael lies beside her, flickering between human and luminous, his pulse syncing with the drift itself. Together, they search for truth in a ship that remembers too much and reveals too little. If the drift can rewrite memory, what else can it change? The Astralynx trembles, the walls whisper, and Lyra must decide which version of herself survives. Starbound Secrets, Episode 14. The memory isn't mine. Some memories are borrowed. Others are stolen.